being trapped in a fire. This here's a really bad one in the Paxton Hotel in Chicago. It takes over 50 minutes before the fire department gets the call. There's more than 100 people trapped inside. Firefighter Jim Franzen arrives at the worst fire he's ever seen.
Well, when we first pulled up, we had nothing but smoke coming out of the top 3 floors. And in every window, we had arms and legs hanging out. There was people hanging out of every window screaming for help.
Fire Chief Ray Hoff knows it's going to be a rough night.
I thought we were going to lose more people than we saved.
Hoff has just seconds to make terrible choices. Who shall live and who shall die?
I had my driver go with the bucket to the one side of the 4th floor to get people who were unconscious out and had fallen back in the window. I kind of wrote them off to a degree. And then the people on the 3rd floor were where we threw our first ground ladders. The reason being is they were in the most danger, and if they jumped, they could die. And the people on the 2nd floor, we waited a while to get them ground ladders because they could jump, break a leg, and still survive. Those kind of decisions are hard to make because everybody looking out their windows looking you right in the eye. That's the tough part of that. You're in a way, you're playing God.
Cameraman Ken Herslich captures the whole nightmare.
And here this little guy is up on this thing shaking. And they grab him, and they just picked him up like a bird because he was so thin and light. And they brought him down, and that was really something. By that time, I just about had enough. I mean, I've never seen anything like this before. There was also a woman that kept screaming. She was on the ground. I later learned that she was blind. She kept screaming, the fire's burning me. And to this day, that bothers me.
Security bars and mesh windows make it harder for the firefighters to get to the trapped victims.
And the firemen were kind of pleading with them, you're next, don't you jump.
We had people who jumped that shouldn't have jumped, and that upset me because that was a waste. And we had people who should have jumped and didn't and died.
And after a time, the screaming just died down. As the time wore on, some of the screaming got softer and softer, so you knew we weren't getting everyone.
Over 90 people make it out alive, but 23 people don't.
I can live with that now. I'm at peace with that.
It's hell on earth for the victims, and the rescuers too.
But even when I drive by it, I look at that building and that screaming comes back.